Hi, well, it's late in the evening, it's about 9:30 on the 16th of December. I wasn't going to do any more videos on America. I've done enough recently. I've done a video on Cruz, on Trump, on the USA, and then on Bernie Sanders, and I thought, come on, I'm British, I'm living in England, I'm living in Europe, why am I doing all this stuff on America? So I thought, that's it, I'll stop doing American charts now. But then, looking at all the comments on my blog around all this American stuff, what I don't get, and to be honest, what everyone in Britain doesn't get, is why do so many Americans really, really hate Hilary Clinton? She is as divisive a character as Donald Trump. So I thought I'd have a look at her chart. I know that the Clintons are despised primarily because of Bill Clinton, but then in the USA, in the UK, we're thinking, wait a minute, Clinton lied, but nobody died. How come G.W. Bush doesn't get that level of opprobrium? He sent thousands and thousands of Americans to their death, yet he doesn't get the same hatred as the Clintons. Yet Bill Clinton lied about an affair. Okay, he lied, but it's not that big a deal, surely. As for Hillary, why? What's she done wrong? Don't get it. But then I looked at her chart and I thought, yeah, okay. 26th of October 1947, 2 minutes past 8 in the morning in Chicago in Illinois. Scorpio Sun, Scorpio rising. Moon in Pisces. Moon conjunct ascendant in Scorpio Mercury conjunct ascendant in Scorpio exactly square Saturn. There's one of the reasons why she scares so many people. Because with that Mercury on the ascendant in Scorpio, she has an extremely penetrating insight into the psychology of people and what makes people tick. So much so that a number of people think that she can see right through them. And I would flippantly say that she's probably got a bit of a virtual black pointed hat on her shoulders. With the square to Saturn, she's absolutely no nonsense. But she will deal with things in yes, no, black, white situations. And you can be sure that if push comes to shove, she will take unilateral action to stand up for what she believes is right. There's also a really strong square with Venus in Scorpio, square her conjunction of Mars and Pluto. She has a conjunction of Mars and Pluto in Leo in the 9th house. Mars-Pluto conjunction does give incredible stamina and drive. It creates a very stubborn energy, but it's also actually in Leo in the 9th house. It's quite noble. It's very concerned around higher education, philosophy, religion, and the underlying truth that lies behind things. But with the square to Venus, it's going to scare a lot of people, especially men, because they'll see her as some type of sexual goth or predator. And yes, there's a degree of fear there, and that exudes itself. All of that Scorpio stuff, she's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions in Scorpio. Sun, Chiron, Venus, Mercury and the Ascendant. And those 4 planets, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Chiron, they're all in the 12th house of the unconscious and the subconscious. So with those squares to Saturn, Mars and Pluto, including Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, in Leo in the 9th, the contradiction between her subversiveness, or what is seen as her subversiveness with all her 12th house, and the 9th house stuff, her attitudes towards truth, philosophy, belief and religion, the clash between these things is what alienates her to a lot of people, because nobody really understands, I think, where she's secretly coming from. There is also a strong square between the moon in Pisces in the 4th house, her love of home, roots, foundations, family, and Uranus retrograde in the 7th house, which perhaps explains why she didn't exactly forgive Bill Clinton for his infidelities, and you can be absolutely sure, with all that Scorpio in her chart, that he paid big time. But to be honest, even with all those squares from Leo to Scorpio, from the 9th to the 12th, even with that really strong Scorpio element in her chart, there's some lovely aspects as well. Moon trine ascendant, Moon trine Mercury. She speaks from the heart and from the mind. There is no conflict between her mind and her feelings. Sun sextile midheaven. She's got a good public image. She will come across well. And particularly with the aspects and the transits coming up over the coming year, she's not looking too bad at all. Saturn trining her Mars and Pluto from now through to October. That's going to go a long way towards helping her persuade people that she's acting for the best interests of her country. Jupiter sextiling her Mercury, Venus and Ascendant from now until June. She seems to be able to get her voice across. I'd be astonished if she wasn't to be the Democratic candidate. I think it's a question of who she chooses as her running mate, whether it's Elizabeth Warren or Sanders, I don't know. But I still don't get it. Even having looked at her chart, I really don't understand why so many Americans hate her. With people like her, she's going to be straight up and trustworthy. She will defend her country, regardless of how popular she is. I'd swap her for Tony Blair any day, or for that matter, David Cameron. Alright, still don't get it, still don't understand why you don't like her, but hey, it's not my position to interfere. I'm an astrological commentator. Catch you later, world. Bye.